We are recording.
Hello there.
Hello, welcome.
It's nice to be back again. Wow, this is good. I really enjoy coming, to these sessions.
We know you do.
Yes. We've heard that you've all had some really ghastly weather. Really ghastly. Do you know, we don't have ghastly weather where I come from.
I know, you're ever so lucky.
Oh, it's beautiful all the time.
We're jealous.
Wow, this is good fun. Well, so has anybody been busy this time?
We are always busy.
Oh, that's good. That is good to know.
We don't have time to party and dance and do concerts all the time as you do.
Well, we do other things as well, besides partying. Like we play tennis and croquet and we have cocktail parties, but we have to work as well, We have to work. There is work to do and we have to learn. Do you do studying here?
Yes, we do.
Good, because we have to study as well. Well, I never. You see a smaller gathering today?
We have a few away this time, yes.
Yes, there's not so many. There is, last time there was a lady. She was very, very giggly, but she doesn't seem to be here today. No, I can't see her.
No, she's poorly.
Oh dear.
Or has been. I think that's Rose, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. We'll have to send her some healing.
We are doing, yes.
Yes. We do healing from there as well,
Oh, I know, yes. We work with you all the time.
That's good to know. That is good. Yes, all right, dear, all right. I know you want to talk, but just hold on a moment. Yes, dear, yes. Oh, dear, she's getting so impatient, this friend of mine. So impatient. Well, so, what have you been doing then, since the last time?
Oh, what? Spiritually, we've done healing, we've done rescue work where we help people cross over.
Oh, that is good. Yes, I've heard about this rescue work. That is much needed in your world, isn't it?
It is very much, yes.
Yes, we see them when they come over. Oh dear, so terrible. Such a shame. But they are a lot better now, those ones that come over.
Yes.
Yes. All right, dear. Okay, dear. I hope you don't mind my friend having a little
Not
talk.
at all.
All right, just hold on a minute. Yes, you can have a go. Yes. Hello.
Hello. Welcome back.
Oh, it's nice to be
she's excitable.
Yes, I know, Agnes. All right, Agnes. Yes. Okay, I'm just explaining. Oh, dear, bless her heart. Oh, well, this is nice. This is, and I think you've got a new person, a new lady over there. I haven't seen that lady before.
No, she's been with us before,
Oh, has she?
but maybe not when you've spoken to us.
Oh, right, that's fine. That's fine. Yes. As Agnes was saying, we do a lot of things.
Yes.
A lot. Yes. Yes. And yes, I realise you will do a lot too. Okay, Agnes. I better go and say goodbye to you for the moment because Agnes wants to have another word.
All right. Thank you for coming.
Well, well, I hope that was okay for you.
Of course.
You know, she wanted to have her say, and oh my goodness gracious, there is a lot over there that is watching, you know.
There always is, yeah.
Yes, they're watching what you're doing, and oh, and I see at the back there is a lot at the back also watching. You draw quite an audience, don't you?
We do, yes.
Quite an audience. Well, that is good.
It is good.
You know, we like to know what's going on. We do, you know. Yes, we do.
Mm. But you realise the audience is watching you, not just us.
Oh, yes, I know. Yes. Yes, they are. Which is interesting. It is very interesting. And I do like what everybody has to say too. And there was a naughty young man last time, if my memory serves me right. A very naughty. You know, he did get told off a little bit, you know.
He does, yes.
We have to do as we're told, even up there. Well, I will say goodbye because there is a queue here waiting.
Right.
And I will see you next time.
We'll see you again, yes.
Yes.
Thank you for coming and talking to me.
Goodbye, all of you.
Goodbye.
And good luck.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome.
This is my first time through.
You're welcome to join us. And thank you for coming.
I have been observing. What this gathering does. And is most interesting
Thank you.
to know. I normally observe you all from the back. I would just like to say a few words.
You're more than welcome.
A few words of love.
Thank you.
Love is very important. Very important because we love comes light. And your world at the moment needs the light and the love. Please keep sending your love out to where it is needed.
We will.
Thank you for allowing me to talk.
You are more than welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Bless you.
Bless you. The one at the end is a new one. It's a Buddhist priest. Buddhist. Anyway, we can talk to the rest of them as well, you don't have to whisper.
I was just saying, I was just said to Dave, who was that? Because I've got a religious person,
Who's a
and I was
Buddhist
starting to
priest?
get, I knew it was a man, and a face, and trying to make out more detail.
I thought he was a Buddhist priest.
He seemed very gentle.
Very gentle.
He was.
He was very gentle,
Yeah. He hasn't been through before.
No.
No.
But we're starting and ending with Namaste. Puts into Eastern.
Ah, right.
Because Western priests, we use that but only in prayer,
Yeah.
not as a greeting.
Yeah.
Oh, so that wasn't the Namaste?
That's Namaste.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
right.
I didn't understand that it was the Namaste. I thought it was
Yeah.
prayer. Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, he was very, very gentle.
Yeah.
Very gentle. The way he comes through.
Yeah.
And powerful though. Gentle and powerful.
Very gentle, very
Yes,
powerful.
yeah.
Whereas your lady that comes through, sort of like, hello! She's like, woo!
Tap me seat.
You're sat there all quiet waiting for something to happen, then all of a sudden it's like, hello, I'm here.
Yeah. And a friend.
And the mouse of a friend got to
Yeah.
have to say something.
So what I've noticed, of course, is we've taken the big microphone off the top of the camera and we just started whispering.
Oh, she is
very powerful, very strong energy.
She really is as large as life, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's
She's
wonderful.
very, very much larger than life.
She is so wonderful, isn't she?
Then a friend comes through, so quiet,
Yes.
timid.
Yes.
Mm.
I think she don't get a chance really to speak much.
Well, I think can't, because when she does come in, Agnes is sat next to her trying to
Trying to
her
get back
in
in again.
Yeah. And it's like she's going, yes, dear, in a minute. I think patting her on the head.
I have got this image of the pair of them of how they look. I really have.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
And,
Because Agnes is very jolly hockey sticks, isn't she?
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
One a larger lady, full of herself,
Yes.
and one tiny.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, two complete opposites.
Oh dear. Yeah, she's very strong energy, very strong, very powerful. And I think when she was here, I don't think anybody else had a chance to.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was all the thing, you know, about what they do. Oh, you're up there, you're partying all the time and all the rest of it. And it's always saying, no, we do other stuff as well.
We do other things. We play
But then
tennis.
we play tennis and we do this and we do that. But then we go to the cocktail party
Yeah.
afterwards.
We play tennis. We play croquet.
You can call that hard work.
We're all learning, we're all studying.
Oh dear. Oh bless her.
I'm fascinated with the Buddhist, did you say priest?
Yeah.
Feel like he's, he might come again, that one.
Oh, you will.
And,
Yeah, you
yeah.
will. Yeah, you will. He is allowed to.
Yeah, he's observing, isn't he?
There's a lot that are observing,
Yeah.
seeing what we're doing. The back of
Yeah.
the church is always full when we're doing
Yeah.
this. It's like the stage in a theatre,
Yeah.
sitting at the front here. But they're all observing, and then they're realising that nothing changes each time the way things work. So they're getting brave enough to have a go themselves.
Yeah, yeah.
That's interesting though, you know, they are observing and then they want to come through as well.
One of the things that, you know, I keep repeating with the circles as well, is everyone assumes that those in spirit know how to do stuff. They don't, they've got to learn how
Yeah,
to do
they
it
have
as
to
well.
learn too.
They have to learn as well.
Mm.
Excuse me. So while we're in a circle down here doing development, our guides are up there doing a circle, learning how to communicate with us and do the work. Because, you know, I always talk about mediumship, they're part of a team. But the ones that we're working
Yeah.
with, they need to learn how to do it as well.
It makes sense, doesn't it, when you think about it?
It does.
Yeah. But of course, doing trance is not very common.
No.
And allowing spirit to talk through people and talk directly rather than just using normal mediumship and using a medium to pass on messages. So being able to come and talk directly, especially those who are guiding and teaching others, because a lot, there are exceptions, but we do have a lot who are guides themselves, who come through to talk directly instead of just influencing somebody else. It gives them a bit of freedom, I suppose, from being hindered by how difficult it is working with people. So being able to come through and talk directly rather than trying to pass on the words through some stubborn git that's not going to let them do everything they want. Because if you think about it, we know lots and lots of people, even within spiritualism, who are blooming awkward. So their guys must be a nightmare sometimes to work with. Well, I'm one of them, that's why there's so many up there working shifts.
So I would think that the Buddhist priest was thinking about all the trouble that's going on in the moment.
They are.
Israel and stuff, and
Yeah.
that terrible accident in America and all the things going on.
Which
And
one?
you can see them.
There's another one,
There's
isn't
Yeah.
there?
another one I saw.
Yes, there is
What's that?
Philadelphia.
Was that?
Yes.
Yeah.
What was a plane crash?
Yeah.
Taking a child, it was a medical
It
treatment.
was
Treatment.
an ambulance flight or a medical flight with
Yeah.
a little child taking them to another hospital, and it crashed on takeoff. Or just after takeoff, it exploded and crashed
Yeah.
into a residential area, so I don't know how many people on the ground.
Realise that.
Philadelphia.
Oh my crikey. Yeah, because he did say about sort of continuing to send love and light, didn't
Yes.
he? You're everybody's man.
Yeah.
Mm.
But then so did Agnes.
Mm.
Agnes mentioned it too, didn't she,
Yeah.
about how
Yeah.
the healing and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a little bit more of a serious side to her. She did say about,
Yes.
Right.
yeah, she did recognise that
Yeah.
we sent
But I think the healing side is something that not all on the spirit side of life know about. So us talking about it, she's gone to doing some research. on
she's
it.
gone and, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because she talked about how the rescue worked, didn't she, and how she'd seen them come across.
Yes.
She said the poor souls. So it's almost like, maybe she has gone and had a little look and seen how
Yeah.
the people
Yeah.
and how they first come
Right.
across and how they have to be looked after.
Mm.
And how they've improved
Yes.
since
Yeah.
they've come
Mm.
across.
Because I always imagine them
Yeah.
staying in sort of like hospital ward and being looked after and sort of like being, you
Yeah.
know, this is where you are and you've got to realise now, and they just stay and sort of like get your energy back and
Yeah.
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 And is it the same as when you've been, I'm thinking of one person who was terribly ill and was in a terrible state. Did they get hospitalised? That's how
Yes.
I imagine it.
Yeah.
Mm.
yeah, I imagine that. And if they go,
Yeah.
if somebody goes suddenly and they don't,
Mm.
yeah, I always imagine that if somebody goes suddenly,
Yeah.
that they
Yeah.
go into the halls of healing and
You go,
Yeah.
you go into the ones who've been ill, because obviously the physical body is left behind.
Yeah.
But those whose energy has been diminished by the earthly illness
Yeah.
or don't understand spirit, they will go into a hospital or
Yeah.
they will go into some sort of, convalescence or recuperation or something.
I suppose if you've got an idea of spiritualism on this side, even if you do go suddenly,
It's very quick.
it's you're going to have more of an understanding of where you
Yeah.
are on the other side.
So-
You've got a
Yeah.
little bit more of an awareness, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
But the other one we forget about is there's no time in the spirit realms.
No.
So someone can pass pass and been ill for a long time, but they can come through very quickly because there's no time
There's
over
no
there.
time on that
Yes,
side.
like
Mm.
what happened you
Yes.
Yeah.
Mario through, didn't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
You only passed less than 2 weeks before.
I
I can't even believe in this.
I did a service in this church and I brought through somebody, giving a message to somebody in this church, and all of the message was taken, and this was an evening service, we used to do 2 services, and I said, this is a very recent passing, and they said, yeah, it was 2 o'clock.
Wow.
Yes.
That was on 6 o'clock service in the evening, so
Wow.
about 4 hours later that they came through.
Wow.
Did that? I wonder if that person knew about spiritualism before.
They must have done. They must have
Yes.
done.
Yeah.
They must have done.
Yeah.
To come through so
Yeah.
To
quick.
come through
Yeah.
so quick, they must have done, mustn't they?
So I have had people come through the same day.
Wow.
Goodness me. Now, Mario, I don't know whether he didn't, but you just didn't believe it. So he had a shock, didn't he?
Well, that's the point, yeah. It doesn't matter what you believe,
Yeah.
your earthly mind believes.
That's-
Your higher mind knows the truth
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because
because you know where you came from.
when Nuala passed that time, and I went to bed, and I just lay there and I was saying, just let me know you're all right, and with during the night, I got a tinkling in my ear that woke me up, and I said, yeah, thank you,
Yeah.
because I knew it was
Yeah.
her, just
Yeah.
to say she was there,
Yeah.
it's
That is
it
the
does
thing.
depend, doesn't it, on
Yeah.
your perspective on life as well.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's right.
Design issue. Design issue. Design requirement agreement. So that's what I had to just do. Loads of work done at the house. So. I thought he was getting up to go over there when he first started to get up.
No, I thought my
you
legs
were ready to
vibrating.
go.
Oh, it's my phone.
Right, who's next? Anyway, this time we had somebody else in the chair.
Oh, it looks as if it's Monica.
I'm just putting my glasses down.
Taking your glasses off to go.
I don't feel as if...
Oh, how many times you said that before?
You said that the first time I came here, and you sat down, and it was just I was absolutely gobsmacked.
I don't feel...
Hang on. Did you not say before we did the meditation that you could feel his impatience?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Before I came, I got told off.
Go on then.
No, I'm only adjusting my chair. I'm worried about what he's going to do. That's what's matter.
It's a toss-up between you two. Who's going up
Yeah.
there?
Go on then. Who's going?
Go on, you go.
Are you sure?
I'm worried.
No, 'cause
I don't
want you
trust
going.
him.
That's a naughty thing to say.
Well, he keeps...
Just
I don't like something, but he does. And I told him. Will he take any notice?
no.
We'll find out in a minute. We'll find out in a minute, won't we?
Go on then. Go up and. Go on then.
Go on, you just told him again, so
Yeah.
he's hopefully fresh in mind.
Right.
You know he's highly amused. He's laughing his head off at the moment.
Okay then. Okay. Greetings.
Greetings, welcome, my friend.
Here we are again.
We are indeed.
I thoroughly enjoyed Communicator. But our friend Linda brought from. I thoroughly enjoy this circle.
Thank you.
I am in a good mood.
Good. That's nice to hear.
A very good mood. I am very interested in all the work you do.
That is nice to hear.
I and my friends like to laugh at some of the things that you do and say, and the funny stories that you tell one another. But we also see the troubles in the world. It's very easy to become
very depressed situations that are going on.
That is true.
But you must have faith and carry on sending healing all the time, and non-stop, to all parties concerned. And though in your own minds you may not be sympathetic to all parties, but from a spiritual point of view, you're all spirit, no matter where we live on the earth plane. You probably already know little one is struggling a little bit
Yes.
in
Yes, we understand.
it is not physical. She is strong still. It is upstairs that is the problem.
We understand, yes. We understand she has a conflict with you.
She never has had a lot of belief in herself.
Yes, I
think
do
you
understand.
know this.
Yes, I do.
But I look after her. I always have.
I know.
Always will. The thing that affects little one is her mind. The things that jostle around in her mind.
Yes, I understand.
When there are too many things jostling around, not necessarily spiritual,
Yes, we understand.
things to do become a mountain. But she is my little one. And I am there.
Yes, I know you are. She does as well.
Very interested in all the different communicators you are having. And carry on. We were all very pleased.
Thank you.
Also observing the congregation at the back. Many.
Yes, there are many souls.
Yes. There is much to do in the church at the moment, many problems to solve. But we will help as much as we are able.
Thank you.
No little one for her. I told you. Now I'm in trouble.
We know.
I will not do what I want to do because I will be in a lot of trouble.
I know that feeling well.
I will now sit down. I will bring another communicator if that is.
That is fine, thank you.
That is if I am forgiven.
Whether you will be forgiven by this one, I can't say. We don't mind.
That is who I'm worried about.
I know.
Shall I sit down or shall I not? No, I shall not. Shall I walk about? Oh, there's a fight going on. No. Now I'm in trouble.
You're always in trouble. It matters not.
I will bring another person before I leave.
Thank you very much. Hello.
A bit shy.
It's all right. Take your time.
Mavis.
Hello, Mavis.
I lost my boyfriend in the war.
Which war?
Second World War.
Okay.
We used to like to go to the theatre and the picture house. And he was my boyfriend, Alfie. And we were courting.
Okay. Whereabouts did you live?
London, East End. And Alfie was called up. And he was proud. But I was scared. And I had a bad feeling. did. I had a bad feeling. I didn't think he would come back, and he didn't. Don't quite know the name of the place, but it was in France.
Okay.
He was blown up with others, and I didn't get to marry him after all.
Are you back with him now?
Yes, but I still remember.
Of course, never forget things like that.
I've seen him now. When I passed, he was the first person that came to me, and I was overjoyed.
Yes.
Because I had never married, because I loved my Alfie.
And he still loved you, which is why he was there for you.
Yes, he was there. He was there waiting. And I lived a long time afterwards, but I never married anybody. I am interested in what you do, but Alfie is not so interested. I am interested. Yes. But I'm just a little bit shy.
Yeah, don't need to be shy.
So, would it be alright if I visit again?
Of course it will. You can come and visit us anytime you like. And when Alfie is brave enough, he can as well.
Yes, John. Alfie has dark hair, straight, with brookery,
Yes.
and I was fair, and I had my hair combed.
Yes. Is that how you have it now?
I keep it like that now for Alfie. And when I saw Alfie off at the station, I had a blue and white flowered dress on
Oh, lovely.
to look nice for Alfie. I didn't want him to go.
No, but people had to then, didn't they, when they were called
Yes.
up?
But he did. He did come to spirit world. He didn't have any bother because he was blown up. Because he must have believed.
Yes, he must have, mustn't he?
Yes. You're very nice, all of you.
Thank you. So are you?
Thank you. Don't know what else to say. How?
Doesn't matter. It's been lovely having you talk to us and tell us what you like.
Well, I better go now then. And thank you very much.
No, you're welcome. Lovely to have you talk to us. And you can come again.
Thank you. I did ask Red Cloud if I could come, and he's let me.
Yes.
Because he's very strong, Red Cloud is.
He is, yes.
And I'm a little bit.
Yeah, don't worry. He looks very scary, but he's all right.
Yes. Yeah. His bark is worse than his bite.
It is now, yes. I don't think it was when he was here.
No. No. He says he's looking after little one.
I know he is, yes.
I better go now because he'll tell me off.
No, Thank you for coming.
Bye.
Bear.
Welcome back, my friend.
Here I am again. Very nice girl, isn't she?
She was very lovely, yes.
Yeah. Mm.
Very kind of you to help her come through.
Oh, I'm very kind. Now I'm very kind.
I know.
But I'd better go, and I'll let other people have a sit down in this chair, and if you give me a moment to draw back and let little one recover.
Thank you, my friend. And we look forward to speaking with you again next time.
And you. Bless all of you.
Bless you, my friend.
Thank you.
Nice morning. Oh.
Wait till you're ready.
Yeah, I'm quite ready. One, two, three, go.
Thank you.
Oh, now the legs go. The legs go.
Do you remember any of that?
I remember being stood up.
He did resist walking about though.
Pardon?
He did resist walking about.
He did.
He threatened to, but he knew he'd be in real trouble.
Oh, no. Oh.
And he did finish up by saying, I'm in trouble here.
But he said he started off saying he was in a good mood, didn't he? He started
Yeah.
off saying he was in a very
What
good
did you
mood.
say?
He started off saying he was in a very good mood today.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
And he did bring through someone else you may not know or remember.
Vaguely. I just remember a young
It
woman.
was a young woman
Mavis.
named Mavis.
Mind.
Lived in the East End of London. Lost her boyfriend in the war. Didn't marry. And when she eventually passed, she said she lived a long time afterwards. When she eventually passed, he was there waiting for her.
She didn't marry after he passed.
No.
Because she loved her
Oh,
outfit.
blessed him.
She
Blessed him.
loved her Alfie, and when she passed, he was there waiting for her.
Oh,
Took her
God,
across.
funny, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
She was very quiet, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very quiet.
But she said, I'm coming through because I'm interested in this. She said, Alfie's not interested in this at all. Right, okay. But then, of course, she said, it didn't bother him being blown up because he went straight to spirit without a problem. So he must have believed.
So she's got it worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Do you know, it don't matter how I ask to be sat in the chair and give him what he wants to say, he still has to do it to me.
He's not doing it for you. He's not doing it for you though. He's doing
Not
it for
doing
him.
Do it.
Because when he was in life, he was on his feet all the time, and he likes to be standing. And that's
To give
why-
his what he wants to say.
Yeah.
It's just amazing how you change.
Mm.
It's just
Yeah.
absolute. I mean, I've only seen it twice now, but it's absolutely amazing. You stand there and you're little, but when he stood up, when he's using you to stand up,
He's 6 feet taller than you are.
you're
Yeah.
like, there is such a massive presence there.
Mm.
Yeah.
Somebody told me that.
It's absolutely
He's-
gobsmacking. It
When
really
you
just,
when you stand up, right? and
I'm
he's over-
taller, am I?
Well, you're pretty much where you are, but you only come to his chin just about.
Oh,
There is
he's,
just
yes.
he's 6 inches taller than you
Oh
are,
yeah, well
and you can see the both.
not very,
Well, I can
not
anyway.
very tall me. So yeah.
Yeah. So he's about 6 inches taller than you.
it is
He's got presence.
It is.
hasn't
It's
he?
the way,
Yes.
the way he gets up, the way he stands, the way
Yeah.
Mm.
he gesticulates when he's talking. It's just, and the way I'm not very good at seeing how faces change, but your face completely changes when
But
he's
it's
talking.
frightening for me because I'm not gone. It's like a puppet. Like it's frightening because I'm like I'm being operated or something. It's hard to explain.
Yeah.
But he would never let anything happen to you.
No.
No, because
no.
he did say that. He did say he's always there looking after you.
When you were saying about taller, where I live, we've got a warden, and she was having a trouble sometimes, and she come to my door, and I was trying to, I don't know what I was doing, I don't know whether I was giving her some kind of message on the doorstep. I knew what was up anyway, and she says, oh Monica, she says, as you were talking to me, you grow taller. And I could, and so that was the warden, Lisa, a lady called Lisa. I'm going back a few years.
Yeah, but that's his presence behind you, giving
She
just the energy around you makes you to grow.
As I look at you, as you're talking to me, you were going taller.
Yeah.
I go, oh crikey, that's a bit disconcerting, isn't it?
But the way your face changed as well,
Yeah.
it was just, it was fascinating.
Yes, it is.
There's always transfiguration when Red Cloud comes through.
It's
Yeah.
amazing. It's just.
It's more so in a physical circle. In the cabinet, it's more so. But it's still you still get it with them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But trance is a physical circle,
Mm.
although the lower level of the physical.
Yeah.
You
What
know,
I mean, we're doing trumpets and stuff, are we? We're just doing drums.
Yeah.
And,
I'd like to do trumpets and stuff. We've got some like that.
Joe, he wanted to levitate and he never did it, did he?
No, we never did.
Never did. He always wanted to levitate. Yeah. Did he say anything interesting? What did he say about?
I can't remember. He talked about the troubles in the world. He talked about the energy. He talked how he enjoys all the communicators that come through. And how much he enjoys working with this circle.
Oh, God.
Because I think we work totally differently to anybody else. That's the
Yes.
point.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, most trance circles sit down, spirit talk through them, nobody says anything, and they listen and say thank you at the end, and that's it. Here we have the interaction, the conversations.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, when Mavis came through, it was
I'm pleased he brought somebody like that through.
He brought somebody like that through,
Yeah.
and because of the way it worked, I asked where she lived, I asked blah, blah, blah. So we got that more and more information coming through.
Oh, bless her.
Because if you just let them talk, you don't know what you're going to get.
Because David, when I've done it with David, he always talks
Yeah.
to the person in trance as well, doesn't he? He
Yeah.
always communicates with it. I've only ever seen it done that way
Yeah.
because of how David works the same.
I'm not
He
trying to say
always
we don't.
talks
Yeah,
so
I'm
the
not trying to
person
say
can
we
talk
don't.
back.
A
and
lot where you've got
communicate.
one person working in trance, everybody else is giving energy.
Yeah.
That's
just
the
sitting and
old-fashioned way,
It's
isn't
the
it?
old-fashioned way, just
Yeah.
sitting listening all
Yeah,
the
yeah.
time.
Provide the energy, to the person.
I think it's much better this way because everybody gets to
It is better
have a
this
go
way,
as
and you
well.
get different communicators come through, and you get, you know, going back, it was all guides and higher level coming
yeah.
through with the philosophy, which, sorry, a lot of people now aren't comfortable with. They like the philosophy, but not the higher level stuff. They find it a bit daunting or a bit challenging. So you've got to work at the level of what people can understand and are happy with, and comfortable with.
It's nice that it gets it that the common and garden people in spirit can come through as well, isn't
Yeah.
it? Rather than the ones that are on the higher planes and
Which-
stuff.
Which is helping their development.
Of course
They're
it is.
learning so much by, you know, the ones who come through, they're learning so much coming through working with the circle. It's helping their spiritual.
And little Mavis, bless her, and the first thing she said was I'm shy, wasn't it? She did a bit of singing, because to start off with, I wondered if it was your lady, because Tania came, the first time I came, Tania brought a lady through singing The Girl I Love Is Up. He sang The Boy I Love Is Up in the Balcony. She was singing The Boy I Love Is Up in the Balcony, actually.
Yeah.
But she wasn't as shy, was she? She was...
That was a very popular song, wasn't it?
Yes,
musical and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
But it was obviously a totally different set, but it was around the same time.
Yeah. And this is enjoyable when you've got all of these different communicators, not giving a grand philosophy, and it's enjoyable, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You know,
And it lifts it as well.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
and the thing is, you know, it's giving a voice to those that haven't got a voice.
Yeah.
Because the higher level guys talk to many people. Well, they can do.
Yeah.
And they will work through mediums at that level and come through and have them write books and all the rest of it. But the ones at the lower level in spirit who want to go the next step, it gives them
a chance.
Gives them a chance as well, yeah.
So he was in a good mood then.
He said he was in a good mood,
Yes,
yeah.
it was in a good mood.
He said he was going to spoil yours. But he always does, and he's always in trouble anyway.
I asked him before I come out, can I sit in the chair? And
Stay sitting in the chair.
To be fair, he sat there for a while before he did stand
Yeah.
up.
You
and
did stand up.
then couldn't resist it.
No, well, he just said, I'm going to do it anyway, basically. He's going to do it in a roundabout fashion. But he put one step to walk, didn't he?
Yeah.
And then he thought
he was teasing to do it, and he said there's a fight going on, didn't he?
Yeah.
But it would have been dangerous, good job in it, because it's dangerous, look. There's not the room, is there? Anyway.
No, but at least you're not in a box banging your head when you stand up now.
Oh no, yeah.
You don't get a light bulb through
I
your head
didn't know
anymore.
anything about that, you know. It was Barry who told me. He said,
Yeah.
did you know you nearly banged? No, I didn't know.
It's absolutely fascinating.
It is, yeah.
It is, it's fascinating.
Right, who's next?
I might go.
I
I
thought
thought
you
you
were
might.
getting ready.
You might.
I could feel it.
Well,
I knew you were going
I'm
to
not,
go.
I'm not sure, but I don't know. I'll go anyway.
You,
I
yeah.
think, yeah.
Yes, you.
Yeah, go on, off you go. That's what I did today.
Oh, I'm fine.
Cool.
Thanks, yeah.
Oh,
you
you
don't
done
know
that?
your glasses.
Oh, did they
Oh,
let
is
me
it not
pocket?
your glasses?
No, they're mine.
Oh, your
Oh, they're your- oh,
They're
well,
mine that you're breaking, don't worry.
No, that's all right.
I've got a spare
I
pair.
don't mind that. Oh, I don't know. There's so much going on in my head at the minute. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Well,
I have been told to talk about hope. But first I have to explain. I'm being shown a vision of the back of the room and the people that are there, the different ages and time, the different parts they have played in the world. They come from the time of the Celts, the Druids. They come from the times of the warriors. They come from the times of people that wish to be here to learn. They are here to learn from each one of you. They want to listen, they want to join, and they will come forward in time to speak of their experiences, of their knowledge, and to help each one of you to work. At this moment in time, we say the world is struggling. But that battle has always been there and will always be there. But what we do when we surround this circle is learn from each one of you to give you hope and strength, to tell you that there is a change coming. At this moment in time, it is of the environment, it is of the change of the seasons, the change of the year, and the change within each one of you. You sense this, you know this from times past and times to come. We are here as a front, a united front, to protect each one of you. Each one of you when you're at your lowest. Each one of you when you are at your highest. When you are confused. we are here. We are the warriors of the earth, the ones that will give you the strength to go forward. But remember this, that this strength doesn't have to be big, small. The deeds that you do at your smallest level of thinking, of your little actions of kindness, little actions of support, and shining that little light into somebody's heart is as important as all the actions that you do over the year. Yous will heal, yous will help each other, give enlightenment, but the little deeds, the little actions are as important to the people that you meet, that's on the street, that's in the subway, working hard and at the highest level, because the highest levels are the ones that are forgotten. We think of the power they have, of the energy they have, of how they can control and how they can manipulate. But these are the ones that need the smallest prayer, the smallest bit of light going into their souls. These are the ones that we are here to help. Yous are here to help them. We're all here. They show me this beautiful, united front of the ages gone past, of all the ancestors that have joined forces, that understand what the world has gone through and what the world is going through at this moment. They stand behind each one of us, both in this circle and around the world, so that they can be enlightened. There are all the religions, all the cultures, and all the races of humanity, right from creation. That will help. We are also given the strength from those in the spirit world and beyond the spirit world, that they are here. There is a globe of light surrounding this earth that we know of, that we can see, and it's this energy that is coming forward. Mankind has to learn and has to suffer and has to deal with the things that are going to occur. There is going to be big changes within this life, not our lifetime, but in the lifetimes to come, when mankind will have to face the unknown, face the consequences of what they have done and what they are doing. But as long as we are strong from the spirit world and from the ones that are working at that moment in time, humanity will be safe. So go forward, my friends. We are here. We stand, we listen, we teach, we talk, and we help. And this is our commitment to mankind. I wish now to you to go, when you go from here, to go in peace, go in love, go in kindness, and shine that beautiful light that's within each one of you. And remember, your deeds, your actions, your words are very important to each one that's here on this earth. We thank you.
Thank you.
That's good. this is what we wanted to hear. You know who I am, and I have come to say thank you for listening to each message that has been given. We want peace, we want harmony, and we want you to have the strength of your convictions. And as been said, the world needs help. The world is in the dire stress, but we are here. Your guides, your spirits, your loved ones are here to support you. And that is what we wish to tell you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
So much for not having anybody.
Yes. It was beautiful, that was. Very
Mm.
beautiful
Yes.
message.
It's got this vision in my head down there. Could see
You started talking as if, you said, I've been shown this, blah, 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 and then you switched.
Did I?
Yeah.
You switched.
Yeah.
Because you thought you weren't getting anything, and you just started talking about being aware of everything down there,
Yeah.
and then somebody just came in and took over.
Yeah.
Don't know.
And whoever it was, the words were lovely.
Yeah. Who was that at the end when he says, you know who I am?
Well, I thought it was Sitting Bull.
I thought that
but,
I thought so.
but that was a bit heavy duty words for Sitting Bull.
No, I mean before that.
Oh, the
I
one
thought
before,
at the end, you paused and then you said, you know who I am, and then you started talking a bit lighter, weren't it?
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't want to.
Yeah. I
thought it
was Sitting Bull,
It
but
was
the words
Sitting-
were Sitting Bulls.
Yeah, that's why I was confused.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because that's usually what he says.
Mm.
I don't know
Yeah,
why
he
he
said.
Yeah, the words were not Sitting Bulls that came through.
So
I don't know what he said. What did he say anyway? Right.
You've gone cold, really cold. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for allowing me to come forward.
Thank you, you're welcome.
I wish to thank all of you and thank the lovely souls that are in your world at this moment in time, for remembering us at this great anniversary. I talk of my fellow man as we were all condensed into our prison camps, there just because of our religion. We have waited so long for justice, for people to understand what happened within our world. I have thought about it many years. I cannot understand why.
Nor can
They turned upon us as they did. I do not know what we did to offend. But I thank you so much for all of your lovely thoughts, your prayers, and indeed your tears for our nation. My fear is, though we are at a point in this world's life of this happening again,
I.
and I would urge you not to go down that road. So many lives snuffed out before they even had a chance to begin. So many couples driven away from each other, not knowing what had happened. Children torn from the arms of their mothers. It really was hell on earth. And why? What had we done to deserve such treatment? Even now, the pain is so great, even after all of this time, to know that entire communities, entire families were lost. Everything that we had worked for, gone. Stolen by other people, as if our lives no longer mattered. We were less than vermin. I was one of the very last, and I had heard rumours that this was what would occur, but I could not believe that man would turn on man as they would. I come because I wish to warn you all. Look at what happened to us. Look at what happened to our world in those terrible years. And turn away from it. Urge your leaders. Influence them with your minds, talk to your spirit guides, implore them to work for peace.
We do.
I so wished I'd have had time to live my life. I have been asked if I wish to come back, but I cannot. I cannot take the chance of it ever happening again. I lost my love. We were treated like cattle, prodded, shoved. Inhumane is what we were. We were treated with such inhumanity. And actually, when the time came, I was glad to go. At least it was quick, but we were fearful. We could not believe it. We had heard of terrible things happening to our fellow Jews. People being cut up, bits taken away from them, other things placed in them. What kind of a mind does that? But I wish to tell you that despite my terrible ending, when I was taken over, when I was taken and guided by my great-grandmother, I found my family eventually. There was much chaos on our side of this world now. There were so many that went over in such a short space of time that it was really like trying to find a needle in a haystack. But our hearts brought us back together. Our hearts were entwined, and we found each other, and we were able to continue the life that we were meant to have. We have been happy, but we've also been sad that we could not live this life on this side of this world in peace, in love, caring for our neighbours. And I do see that there are many good people in your world that care for their neighbours, who would not look at that person's religion or how they are and decide that they are no longer worthy to live or breathe air on this side of this world. So there is hope. But I just wanted you to remember us. I know that you have no recollection of my people, of my age. But you have remembered us, and you have said a prayer for us all. And I wanted to just thank you for that, because it means a great deal that we are still remembered, that our lives, although short, have had some purpose. We didn't die for nothing. So I thank you for that.
This is welcome.
I will now go.
Thank you for speaking.
I feel very emotional about it.
That is understandable.
Oh God, she was hard work, weren't she? A pig. Oh. Oh. I can't even get her out. Move! God, you've had your 5 minutes of fame. God. It's my turn now. You thought you'd got away with it, didn't you?
No, I knew you were here. I thought when Sam sat down, I wondered whether he was still in the bar or not.
Oh, well, you know me too well. I had to have a couple of pints. It would be rude not to.
It would be rude not to.
I've got another couple on the bar already. I've said it before, I don't know how I don't get drunk. It's amazing. I love it. I don't fall down now and break my nose like I used to. It's better now I've got this other leg back. It's very good. Do you know what? I didn't know this. They grow them. How do you grow a leg? But that's science for you, isn't it? They take a tiny little bit of a cell, and then it grows. The only trouble was it was a bit too long, so I was walking a bit lopsided. It wasn't a good look. So they can get off.
Yeah, that's normal coming out the bar anyway.
Oh. It's not good to the butchers. Take an inch off that, will you? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I can walk straight now. It wasn't a good look. Looked like Peglin. Oh dear man. But, yeah. Oh. Well, how's you all been since I was last here?
We've been alright.
Can't believe it's been a month. What?
Yeah.
It seemed like 2 seconds, and you're back here again. And you got a bloody life.
Hang on, what about you? You only come out the bar to come and see us.
Well, yeah. Well, I've got nothing better to do, have I? I stay in the bar and then I keep out of trouble.
That's a change.
Well, yeah. You see, as I say, don't get drunk, so I don't get put in the slammer, do I? For a bit, like I used to. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And you lot, you got me in trouble last time.
I think you did that yourself.
I was up in front of him. I and Mighty up there. Oh yes. Got told. Don't you be doing that. You are representing us. How can I represent you lot? I can't even represent myself. Just, you lead me astray, you lot do.
Good, it maintains standards then.
Hi, mate. It's good fun though. I do laugh, like a laugh. I mean, it's just, yeah. You've got to, life's too bloody short, isn't it? I mean, my God. You know. I knew I'd never make old bones though. I just knew it. I had a feeling. Does that make me a psychic? I knew it, I wouldn't get old. So that's why I had to pack everything in so fast. Because I knew I wasn't going to make it, so, yeah. But I enjoyed my life. Oh, yes, I enjoyed life.
Yeah,
I worked hard. I played hard.
Mm-hmm.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. He knows what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah. 10 old sailors have got a girl in every port, you know. It's a bit dicey sometimes, though. Oh, yes.
You didn't have one every bus stop, did you?
I'm being polite. Maybe 3. Oh dear me. Oh yes, we've had hijinks up here, but we've also had some very serious reflection.
Mm-hmm.
Some shit's gone off in this world, hasn't it? So
yeah.
I don't know what I can do, but I'm just following everybody else and what they say. So we do meet together, and we do sit, and we do think about how we can stop all this going on. We are trying very hard, but there are mass bloody lunatics out there, aren't there?
There are, yeah.
If only I'd have been able to shoot the buggers before I ended up here.
That doesn't always work, though.
I've got a couple. Oh, I've got a couple.
Mm.
Yeah, got a couple of nasty buggers, I did, yeah. So I just wish I could have waited a bit longer and got a few more. 'Cause oh dear, this poor world. What are we going to do with it, eh? What was it my granny used to say? Put it in a brown paper bag and give it a damn good shake and see what shit comes out. Don't think there's a bag big enough though, is there?
Not at the moment.
Oh dear. You see that movement? Right? Look at that. Look at this leg. Moves. Hey. Dun, 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 dun. Oh dear me. Well, I don't know what to talk to you a lot about.
I know.
You're pretty conversational, are you?
You've been very serious today.
Well, I can be very serious, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I to do too often though.
No, talk about working,
Yeah.
trying to help in this world,
Yeah,
and shooting
well.
people. That's hard.
Yeah. Well, I have been listening to what they're saying. Yeah. I need to cool my jets a bit and just be a bit more serious and try and influence people. So, I had my way of doing it this side of life, and try something else. They keep telling me I'd get wings if I do. Always wanted to be a pilot.
Yeah, just a bit like you would have shot you down if you had.
Yeah, they would have done, yeah. So I'm looking for them nice wings. Yes. Stretch them out. Yes. But yes, yes, I am being very reflective. I think it's been this week, there's been a lot of reflection up there this week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would have been, yeah.
But quite a lot of sadness, really. Lots of memories being brought forward. Lots of lives that didn't quite go to their maturity, shall we say.
Mm-hmm.
Some of us still trapped in childhood. So, but yeah, but it's good to see you all, though.
It's nice to be talking to you again.
Yeah. Well, I had to. I mean, you couldn't have done any more time without me, could you? I mean,
That's true.
Yeah.
We've got to be light-hearted.
I like to, keep my audience happy. So, yeah. Well, I'm going to go.
All right.
Because there's someone else who wants to get in on the actor, So,
All right.
Yeah. And I've got to report back and say
Okay.
that I've been a good woman.
Okay.
I've not said anything I shouldn't. But I haven't, have I? No. I think I've been quite restrained today, actually.
Yeah. No, you've already told us you've got a beer waiting in the bar anyway.
Well, yeah. I don't want to go warm. Nothing worse than warm beer.
That's true.
And cold women. Oh, dear me. Right, well, I'll see you in about another 2 seconds then.
Yeah. All right.
See you.
You take care and we'll see you next time.
Okay. See you, mate.
Who was that then? I've not.
Oh, the one at the end?
Yeah, because I
Have you-
I didn't see him. I wasn't here last time.
No, you've not watched the video yet.
No.
Right. He is a squaddy
Oh yeah.
who had his leg blown off in Afghan,
Oh okay.
which is why he was talking about having his leg back.
Yeah, having his leg back. He was very happy about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit too long when he got him chopped off and got it resized.
Yeah. The first time he came through, he was literally swearing like a trooper.
Was he?
Then, as he said, every time he goes back, he gets a bollocking for his language.
Oh, I
So
see.
this time, I think there was only one bloody in there this time. The first time he came through, he was definitely blinded all the way
All the way
through.
through, yeah. And he was so on about his leg being off as well. He did
use the S word.
Oh, did he?
He did, and he did say bugger.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. But if that was mild compared to how he was,
That's
Yes,
mild,
yeah,
correct.
they were mild. They're hardly,
That was-
hardly
He was
noticeable.
very restrained. First time he came through,
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
had his legs blown off in Afghan, and they're bloody good legs they were.
I remember watching that.
oh, I have seen that.
Yeah,
I have seen that. They were, I have seen that. They were bloody good legs. They were.
yeah.
Did he come through in Bournemouth, or was it
No.
here?
No, I
Here.
think that was a First World War veteran, wasn't it?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a much older.
I have seen him. Yes, I do remember him.
Yeah.
Yeah, bloody good legs.
Talking
They were.
about
I
the
do
women.
remember that.
Yeah,
and
that was him the first time he came through.
Oh.
I think he's been through every time since.
Oh, so
Yeah.
yeah, I do remember the first time when he said about because I remember laughing
Well,
because
that
he was
happened,
sat there
that's
going,
what-
"They were pretty good legs that were," because he was saying he was up here, and then all of a sudden he was like that. I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Is that the same man?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
That's
So I do remember him now saying I was 6 foot here, and then I ended up and I
Then
was
5 foot
4 foot
4,
nothing.
so
Yeah,
you
I
like
do
that,
remember him saying that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh dear me.
he was.
Yeah, I haven't got much time for the Holocaust surviving person though.
Oh, that was so profound. It was heavy, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was
very
very
heavy.
emotional.
What was that?
The first one.
The first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
They've had the
Tam,
anniversary.
when
haven't they?
It was in when Brenda was in, you were gone. You were out.
Oh, right.
So the person coming through, and as soon as you could, you were in the chair.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
they
yes.
were with you when Brenda was in the chair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got in that chair really quickly.
quick,
I
yeah.
noticed, yeah.
Yeah, because I was surprised because I popped to the loo and I was thinking, oh, you're going to be having a chat and I'll have it, and then
Mm.
you
Yeah.
were like,
No,
Yeah,
as soon
in
as the
there.
chair was free, went in there.
Wow,
That,
yeah.
and that's because whoever that
very
was
heavy.
was with you
Yeah,
when
yeah.
Brenda was in the
But
chair.
haven't they been,
Because you were, when Brenda was in there, you were off.
yes,
Yeah,
yes, yeah.
yeah. You were already in trance.
Gosh.
And they've had the anniversary, haven't they?
It was
Yeah,
Monday.
Holocaust
they've
Memorial.
actually-
Was it Monday?
Holocaust Memorial Day was last
Yes.
week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Monday, I think.
Monday,
Mm.
yeah.
I just remember feeling heavy.
Yeah.
Mm.
But during this week, it was Holocaust Memorial Day on Monday.
Yeah.
We went to do rescue work on Tuesday, remotely in Poland.
Oh, God, you had forgotten.
It's a
about
site that used to have a
Yeah.
concentration camp.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
my
I had
goodness.
forgotten about that. I hadn't, yeah.
Yeah. Over the last fortnight, I've done 2 or 3 rescues with Holocaust victims.
Oh,
How did that work out? You know what I mean? Was there a lot? I mean, a lot of people, because sometimes with that kind of, I think maybe in that situation, people concentrate on, you know, them and trying to help them.
What we've got, that place in Poland, we've been to 3 times now.
That was the third time we've been.
That's the
Yeah.
3rd time we've been. It is now a university building, but
Yeah.
in the second one it was a hospital,
Mm.
and it's got a cellar where Holocaust victims were tortured and all the rest of it. And we've been there and we've rescued people that died in the Holocaust in the hospital. But then the second time, things were still coming out of the woodwork after we did the first rescue. And we went back again and I worked outside the building and I found mass graves in the area. One of which was linked to a concentration camp. Another was linked to actually Germans that were murdered by the Russians when they took over Poland. So there's lots and lots of bad stuff in that area.
Mm.
And what was happening when we went back last week is a person we know in Poland actually works there in this place, and he just messaged us and said there's a dark energy there on the first floor.
Kept touching him, didn't he?
You know, his head touched, yeah. And when I linked in, what he thought was a dark energy was actually a Holocaust victim was touching him, trying to get his attention.
Oh, I see.
And I had, I'm sure it was a man, but he wouldn't show half of his face, like here,
Yeah.
because they'd done something, they'd beaten him so badly that that sort of side of his face was like mush, really.
Yeah.
All his bones were broken and his eye had gone, and it was horrific, absolutely horrific.
And on Monday I left Tania in the building and I sort of went outside. I can't remember what we did now. Yeah, I went down to the cellars and I went outside the building.
Well, you were aerial above, weren't you? And you were looking at the dark energy.
They lifted
in the
me
building.
up. You know, we've gone meditation, so we're straight up. But they took me up and I was there and I could see the dark energy, all the negativity was in the building. So I could focus where all these different... So Tam was doing rescue with all the good ones, because they were just being drawn to Tam. Tam was just a pillar of light in the middle that they were drawn to. And I was, sort of say, up there as a drone, spotting all the ones that were hiding from it. And then going and kicking their asses and kicking them through whether they liked it or not.
Yeah, because before we went, we always just congregate, don't we, with the guides.
Yeah.
And on this occasion, where I was sat, this crystal just got bigger and bigger and bigger, and it just like lit up the place. And I was told we all had to take some of it, and I thought, well, how can you take part of a crystal, you know? it's a solid thing. Well, anyway, the crystal just broke off. As I touched it, it broke off, and it was like that. So it was like a big candle. And then when we got into that place, it just literally grew and grew and grew. And it just was this beacon drawing everybody to it. And then it was going off. A bit like, you know, when we do it here,
Yeah.
you know, there was that staircase and the light and they were going up, but it was a bit
But the thing is, Dee, when we do work remotely, we do a meditation. We go into the meditation and we literally astrally travel to where we're going to work. And we've been this place in Poland 3 times now. We've been to Saudi Arabia. I've worked all over the world.
Wow.
because it's funny, you stand at the, we always do the same, don't we? We stand at the seashore,
Yeah.
and then the bridge will start to appear, so it's like a big plank of wood. Then as you touch that couple, like it just keeps doing that, and then obviously as we go up, it falls away, and then on the reverse back, so we don't bring anything back with us. So yeah, it's
So we
quite
can't follow
amazing.
us home. The thing first time we did a healing. We asked to do a remote healing, and it was to do with dark energy, but it was in Egypt. And we did this astral travelling thing, and we're in a room giving this young girl healing. We lived 20 miles apart. When we compared notes afterwards, we saw the same bed, the same bedclothes, the same pictures on the wall, the lot.
And
Compared it afterwards.
didn't she tell the contact that she had seen us there?
She saw us there.
We were like light beings. That's what we were, how we were
Yeah.
to her. That's how she
Just
saw us.
saw us as light beings, and just
Quite
energy
amazing.
in the room.
Yeah. God.
All interesting stuff.
Yes.
Anyway,
It's
Dee.
Right, okay. See what goes on today then.
See what my puppy did to my jacket. Shit. Marks and Spencer's one as well.
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine coming my way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Did you enjoy that?
Enjoyed that. Hello, welcome.
Jolly, isn't it? Jolly little song. I couldn't get it out to start off with.
Oh, it was good.
Couldn't get it out to start off with, it just didn't come. But then this medium, she said, come on, talk. So I thought, better get on with it really.
Yeah,
Because that's what I've come for really, isn't it?
it is.
No point sitting here quiet. Anyway, here we are. We're not lots going on this afternoon, hasn't there?
Hasn't there just, yes.
Lots and lots of different people. Some serious, some not so serious. But there's been, even the not so serious people have been doing a bit of reflecting, I've noticed.
They have, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we sort of have to really, you know.
Yes, we do.
Because when we're in this side of life, we have to be serious at times. So
Yeah.
when we come to spirit, we still have to be serious at the right time.
Yeah, at the right time. But we can't be serious all the time.
Oh no, all work, no play.
That's right.
Yeah, we like to play. I like to play.
We all like to play.
I like to play. You know, one of my favourite things to do?
Go on.
I like putting whoopee cushions under people to sit on. Oh dear, that did make me laugh when I used to have to do that. It's always the old ones, isn't it? That makes it is.
Exactly.
Yeah. And it still makes people laugh now.
It does, yeah. We don't even know if you can still get them anymore.
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah.
I would have liked to have done it now. But they said, you know, them that sort of like,
Yeah,
let us come.
yeah.
They said I could only come if I behaved myself a little
Oh,
bit.
that's not fair.
Well, that's what I said. I said all work, no play and everything. I've
Yeah.
been doing my serious bit in respect of everything that's gone on.
Yeah.
And I thought a whoopee cushion or two wouldn't have hurt.
I quite
All
agree.
seemed like nice people with a sense of humour. I thought it would have been fun.
Yeah.
But they went, no, 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 no. You can only come through if you don't bring the whoopee cushions. So I went, oh, okay then. But they're a boring lot, you know, some of them.
Yeah. I can believe that.
They're a boring lot, some of them. I mean, you know, all, due respect to everything, because I know they've been over there a long time and they've earned the place and do-de-do-de-do and da-da-da-da. But they could lighten up a bit, you know. When the likes of me get to that position, things are going to work so differently, you know.
We all say that.
And I don't know how it's going to work in the services that you have down here, because some of the people that sit in the churches are going to like it.
Yeah.
But some of them, those are a little bit more serious and snotty-nosed about life.
Yeah.
They're going to start complaining to the committee, I think.
Nah. They don't complain when I do services.
Because if I had my way, they'd all sit down.
Yeah.
On whoopee cushions.
So you'd stand up, so they'd sit down okay, that'd be my plan. Sit down as normal, do. And wherever time during the service it is that they stand up for the first time for the hymn or whatever, then they'd sit down and they'd all have a whoopee cushion. They'd all have a big whoopee cushion fart.
Oh dear.
Oh, that'd raise the energy, wouldn't it?
It would, yeah.
That'd raise the energy. Oh dear, oh dear, cry with laughter. Cry with laughter.
And they'd all blame the grandmas.
Oh,
All the dogs.
it would be so funny. Even I think even those that would try not to laugh would laugh, wouldn't it? But it would
I
bring
think
lots
so.
of new people into the church because it'd be fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
It'd be fun. Yeah, I had fun when I was like down here. I had fun. My name's George, by the way.
Welcome, George.
George.
Nice to meet you.
Had a bit too much fun one night and fell over. Got back up again. Next thing I know, floating down the flipping river, ain't I?
Ah.
Never learned to swim.
Oh.
Never learned to swim. So there was me. Gone, really. Floating down the river. But because of all the fun I'd had, I think I got comatose quite quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't like I was like floundering about and stuff too much, I don't think. Can't remember it anyway.
Okay.
So I think I probably because I've been to the pub like,
Yeah.
and I'd had a few shandies.
As you do. Yeah.
Well, not shandies really.
I know.
I like bitter. Bitter was my
So do I.
bitter.
Yeah.
I had a few bitters. But then you get a bit full of bitter, don't you? So you have to have a few chasers. So I might have a few whiskey chasers as well.
Yeah. Man after my own heart.
And I left. And they went, see you, George. And I went, yeah, bye. They went, you be steady as you go. And I'll be, yeah, I'll be fine. I'm fine. And I'm walking along singing zippity-doo-dah. And there were a few people I seem to remember telling me to shush.
You were singing down the road then.
Yeah, well, you've got to.
You've got to.
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yow. I didn't see it was a problem.
No.
It was, I don't know. Pubs didn't stay open that late like they do now. So it was chucking out time, you know.
Yeah, so it's 10:10,
Half
12,
10,
something,
11,
yeah.
something like that. Not too late. Not my work. I was probably on my way, chippy. Get a portion of chips or something. Just tripped over, didn't I? Mud all over me, trousers and everything. Anyway, I got back up again. And then that's when I veered off.
Yeah. Walked in the wrong direction, fell in the river.
Yeah. That was it really. That's the end of me. And I lived on my own, so you know, nobody at home wondered where I was. It wasn't until now. I can't remember how they found me. Don't care, to be honest, because at that point I was over here. I think it was somebody in the pub said, we haven't seen George lately. Because I was in there most nights, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I was always doing something. I knew where the fuse box was in the pub, you know.
Right.
So sometimes I'd just, you know, think I'd just, you know, get up. They thought I was
Yeah.
going for a Jimmy Middle, you know.
And then have a blackout.
And Yeah, I pulled the fuse out. Chaos, of course, chaos. And they got wise to me after a while though. Got wise to me after a while, but you've got to have fun.
Yeah.
You've got to have fun. But it was Gertie, you know, she didn't like it. Because she was a bit unsteady on her feet anyway, and when it got all dark, she'd panic.
Mm-hmm.
So the landlord, he called me over. He called me over and he said, George, you know, you can't be doing that. Because I've got to look after people in the pub, it's my responsibility, like.
Yeah.
And oh, nobody's died, have they? And he was going, but you can't do it. Anyway, what they did was they put a fuse box, they put a cupboard around it, you see?
Yeah.
With the key. And I never ever knew where he hid the key, so I couldn't do that again. Gertie stopped talking to me, you know.
Why? She was obviously enjoying the fun when you pulled the fuse.
She didn't like it. Didn't stop talking to me. But she was a miserable old what's it anyway, so care about her. She won't talk to me, never talk to me. She never enjoyed my singing either. My Way, that was another one. That was another one of my favourites.
Yeah, everybody liked that.
My Way. She never appreciated that. I would have loved a karaoke. Didn't have karaoke.
No, but it sounds like you did on your own anyway.
In my day, but I've seen it.
Yeah.
I'll be watching. Oh, I'd have loved a good old karaoke. They would never have got me off it. All the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies. Ha! Yeah, I'd have been up there, I would. It would have been absolutely fantastic. Because you're never too old to shake your booty, you know. That's a word I've learned when I've been studying.
Yeah.
Maybe not in the right place studying, but
No, what you mean, it's alright.
we have to do our studies and we have to watch and learn and be up to date.
Yeah.
So when we come and talk, when we have the opportunity, we can communicate to the modern world as well, you see.
Exactly.
And, you know, if there was some, like, young ladies in here, all the single ladies, shake your booty, they'd know that, wouldn't they, you see?
They would.
They'd know that, they'd know it, so they'd be going, hey, get George, he's down with the kids. So how old was I when I went now? 73, I think I was. 73.
Good age then.
Something like that. It was alright, everything worked, you know?
Yeah.
Everything worked. Because I like my beer and my chasers, but I never touched those fags. Never touched the fags. Never touched those. Nah, filthy things they were. Never touched those. So everything was in reasonably good order, really. If I hadn't fell over and veered off and fell over again, we'd have probably gone on for a bit longer, really.
Doesn't matter.
Anyway, they found me eventually, and they had a whip round in the pub, like, you know.
Yeah.
And I was seen off at the Creme. Like I said, didn't have any family, so it was a bit of a sombre do, really. But they put a bit of a buffet on for me down at the pub, you see.
Right.
Well, not for me, clearly, because I was dead, so
I
for me, you know, but I was there.
You went and you listened to him, didn't you?
It was great. It was fantastic, and even Gertie had something good to say about me. No, I thought the silly old cow, she didn't think that of me at all. Couldn't stand the sight of me. She was only polite to me because she was polite to me, and then when it got too much with the fuse box thing, she just, I don't know, crocodile tears and all that, talking nice about people when you couldn't stand them, but they're always good when they're gone. Oh, good old George. He had a heart of gold, blah, blah, blah. I didn't have a heart of gold at all. After me. Nobody else, there was a bugger would they? So, it's looked after me, to be honest. Well, he did used to get myself all ready, me tie on and everything to go down the pub. Used to go down about 6 o'clock and then stay until they chuck me out.
Stay until they chuck you out, yeah. Stay till closing.
Landlord didn't do lock-ins very often, you see. He was a bit of a stickler for time.
Mm-hmm.
The pub down the road, he'd do lock-ins, but I was barred from there. He wouldn't have me back. He wouldn't have me back. Trying to think what I've got barred for now.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you.
Oh, I remember. I had too many sherbets, and I think I was up on, in my younger days. I stood on the table and I think I did a moonie. People didn't like seeing my hairy bottom shaking about, so. Oh, it's a good job Gertie weren't in there. Anyway, he wouldn't have me back. He wouldn't have me back. So, this landlord, he'd heard about it, and he was a little bit more tolerant of the whole thing. But he did keep a bit of a, he did use to strong arm me a bit, and he was a big bloke. He was big and he was heavy, and you know, and I was running out of options really as to where to go and have a few pints and a sing-song, so I had to toe the line a little bit. Anyway, it's Saturday night, isn't it? Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday. So I can't hang around.
No.
I've got to go and get my glad rags on.
Go down the pub.
See what's going on tonight down there.
Yeah. I'll take it, it's not karaoke night then.
No, I think we might have a bit of bingo tonight. I've just had a good idea. A good idea. Because I don't like bingo.
No.
And I can't do anything with the electric over here because it just don't work because of all the stupid flipping spirit energy that goes on.
Yeah. It's lights all the time.
So, what I'm going to do, don't tell anybody, will you?
I won't.
Don't tell anybody.
But you realise they can hear you anyway.
Oh.
We won't tell anybody, but I suspect you're being spied on.
God, they're so flipping serious.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you anyway my plan,
Go on then.
because it might work. They might be telling somebody else off.
True.
Because I suspect that man came through with his legs and things.
Yes.
I think he might be having a bit of a word. I'm not sure he would have got away with it totally.
No, he doesn't get away with it.
So
But he doesn't care.
He doesn't care, but I think they might be busy with him, you see. So I'm thinking,
That's true.
if they're busy with him,
You might be able to sneak through.
they might not know what my plan is.
True.
Oh, I like that.
So when the bingo's going, you see, it goes on for such a long time, and they're all there, housey, and they do lines and things and full house, and it goes on forever. I just want to be down in my pines having a sing-song, but I can't do that when the bingo's on, because I keep saying shush. So I can't hear the numbers.
Yeah, true.
But it's not as if I mean prizes, I mean really. I mean, they get so excited about it. It's like, really, get a life, really. And do all sorts of things over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the ping pong balls out.
Yeah.
And put them in with no numbers in.
Yeah.
That's what I think I'm going to do, you see. I think that might just work.
Yeah. It's a great idea.
Because I can make them different colours and things, you see, because I could do that over here, because it's like magic.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to be off, because I'll be getting ready soon to get everything ready. So I need to go off and do that.
Right.
Because I'd like to stay longer, but I've got stuff to do.
That's all right. You can come and see us again in the future.
So Tatar a bit and everything.
All right.
Yeah, a bit.
Tatar a bit. Okay.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah. Ta.
And we'll see you again.
Ta. 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 Ta.
Brilliant.
Right.
Do you remember any of that?
I remember some of it. I've had a bit of an old joker with me.
Yes.
You like a few pints.
Yeah.
Then I remember starting off with zippity doodah because I'd got the word zippity doodah in my head.
Yeah.
And nothing was coming out. And I do remember saying to whoever it was, you've just got to get on with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was a right character.
Yes.
oh my goodness. He got barred from one pub.
Yeah.
That was funny about the
Doing a moody.
yeah, and
His areas.
fixing the bingo.
Oh,
The
yeah.
balls with the bingo.
Sabotaging the bingo.
Yeah.
Sabotaging the bingo.
Yeah. Take coloured balls out of the bucket and put blank ones in.
Oh my god. And his whoopee cushions.
yes.
That'd be hilarious to see
Oh,
that.
I do remember him saying about the whoopee cushions in the churches.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was
Nick
talking
Lowe,
about
didn't
bringing whoopee cushions in the churches. Everybody stands up for the first hymn and they all get whoopee when they sit down again.
Yeah.
The collective fart in the church.
Yeah.
Go down well, wouldn't it?
Oh, it would.
Well, in certain churches it would go down hilariously well, wouldn't it? But
Yeah.
in some it would go down like a ton of bricks.
Yeah.
I think they'd all have a good laugh here, wouldn't they?
Well, I think it would be like that in
Yeah.
ours in Leamington as well. I think everybody would probably have a good old laugh. But
Yeah. Live here as well.
yeah. But there are some places
Some are very over serious, aren't they?
Yeah.
Some churches take themselves too seriously. I'll rephrase that. The people in them take themselves too seriously.
Yes. And you have to work. You've got to have a bit of laughter, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have got to. Yeah.
Because whenever anything, it's like, I think sometimes like, if the energies aren't very good in the church and you're chairing, you don't do it on purpose, but sometimes when you're chairing you make a mistake, don't you? And then you
I'm
think,
always making mistakes.
exactly, but you laugh, and
Yeah.
it raises the energies of the
That's
church,
it.
raises the energies,
It
so it
does.
makes it,
Yeah.
and it's almost like, spirit make you make the mistakes.
Yes. Yes.
They raise the energies in this church very easily.
Yeah.
We've got that thing. Or the machine behind it, the hymnal. Because if the energies are low, spirits start playing the wrong tunes and all sorts of things.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It soon raises the energy though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think they might be having a few things, tricks with that tomorrow.
He will. There's
Yes.
no they involved.
Yes.
He will.
Yeah, he will.
Because you could never get it to work properly for him anyway.
Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever Joe was on the platform, the hymnal went loopy.
Oh, really?
Oh dear.
Right. Right. Friends, good afternoon. There's been much humour, much hilarity in those who've spoken to you today. But there has also been much seriousness. You have had guides speak with you. Recently, some who've passed come through with humour, but also those who come through with serious messages. Those who passed in what you call the Holocaust, coming through with thanks. Really, mostly, for an acknowledgement they've not been forgotten. But as has been said in your conversations, all of you work with those that were lost in war and lost in other great suffering around the world. You send out your thoughts for those lost in accidents recently in the last few days, for those lost in war, past, present and future, unfortunately. But it has also been talked about how you can change this world in the present day. We talk about the healing, about linking with your guides and sending light into the world. You don't understand how effective those healing thoughts are. This has come about in conversation many times. But when you send healing thoughts, you think they are just personal. They're not. They contribute to the whole. But we have said also, those who are spiritual, you can link with your guides, take your energy to a higher level, and work with your angelic brethren directly to send not just healing, but that white light of the Spirit. Because we've said many times that where there is darkness, or where there is light, there cannot be darkness. So when there is light when there is darkness in people's minds, when there is darkness in people's hearts, you can bring healing just by sending light around them to force out that darkness. You do not need to know the physical ailments, but if you think about it, with the higher level healing, you know there is much darkness around mankind. There is darkness around countries. So if you can raise your energy with your guides and send light directly to those countries and those individuals that instigate wars, that instigate hatred, you can change the light and the energy around them. You can nullify the damage they do in the world. You may not be able to stop all of it, but you can work with it. Some of you in recent days have been aware of higher brethren around the world, the ancients of many, many ancient civilizations, ancient gods who were not divine, but they represented spirit by bringing energy in different ways into this world. One who has recently been talked about was one who brought knowledge to the world, was what you call the Egyptian god of knowledge, of wisdom, but also of alchemy. And he knew how and taught how to change the base metal into gold. And each of you, as you walk in this world, are effectively, pardon the pun, but base metal. And as you work with your guides and work with higher and higher brethren, you become that symbol of gold into this world, and higher power, and higher energy. You have doubt in yourselves, but Spirit do not have doubt in you. You have loss of confidence in yourself. You do not believe that you can take on these higher tasks that have been set for you. But you can. You work knowingly with guides who bring much power around you. You also know that those guides you work with you protect you. So they bring guidance, they bring knowledge, they bring energy. They will bring healing if you allow them. And I say allow them because all who you work with in spirit are governed by divine law. So they cannot work directly with your own body or your own emotions unless you give them permission. So they have to be asked. You know already to work with your angels. You have to ask. They will try to protect you in this life and minimise the damage to yourself if you have accidents or issues within this world. But if you link your energy with them and work directly with them, you can raise the work you do to ever higher and higher heights. It has been acknowledged by many, the work done by this circle, to bring love, light, healing into this world. You know that there are many, many seated and standing at the back of this room who come to these circles to gain wisdom, to gain knowledge, to watch the work that is done in this circle. But they come also to listen to the words of the higher brethren who speak through this group. Those brethren, those angels that work through this group, speak not just to yourselves, but to all those in the spirit world who come to watch your circles each month. And the numbers who come to watch and to listen become more and more every time you meet. So although you may think you're in a room with just 6 of you, 7 of you in this room, there are many, many filling this room. And from the spiritual point of view, the end wall of this building is not there. And the auditorium you're speaking to goes back so far that thousands are watching your work. But those thousands are not just watching your work, they are learning with you. They are learning from the masters who speak with you. They are learning from those others who come through, who have accidents, but who come through and learn that they can come and speak to the earth plane as well. The ones who bring laughter, the ones who bring amusement. And those at the lower levels of development are learning that they also can communicate with the earth plane. Not just through your group, but to their own loved ones around this world. Because many go to the spirit world not realizing that they can communicate. They go to spirit not being aware of the spiritual links between the earth plane and the spirit realms. So they are learning not just that they can communicate through this group, but that they can go to their families and communicate with their loved ones on the earth plane to give reassurance and upliftment. But that knowledge is out there. You know that you're on a journey of development, of spiritual development, over many incarnations in this world, possibly in other worlds, but also for many, many eons of time in the spirit realms. There are those you work with in spirit that you have worked with over many lifetimes. They have known you for thousands of years, earth years, and have worked with you, and you have worked with them. Those friends, those guides, and that is what you need to remember. All who guide you are friends. There may have been loved ones in the past, but they are all spiritual friends who are on your journey and have been for many eons of time. So carry on with your work, please. This room, from where I sit, is filled with golden light. It is filled with the golden light of spirit. It is a pure light, and all those golden faces looking down on this work are joining you in learning, in understanding, and in going forward on your spiritual path. Remember that Spirit walk with you always. Your guides are with you always. The higher masters are there when you call them. The angels are there when you call them. You have a great deal of work to do in the days and the months ahead. You've had a celebration of darkness in the past in this world to commemorate those who passed in that darkness. Please continue to bring your light into the world, to bring light around those bringing darkness and spreading darkness in the world, to stop the atrocities of the past happening again. This world is, despite appearances, improving gradually. The light is changing, the energy is changing, the spirit world is drawing closer, and many, many millions of people in this world are now becoming spiritually aware. All now need your golden light, your guidance, your inspiration. So go forward in your life with your beacons held high, and know that all that those behind you in the spirit world are there bringing support, bringing energy. But remember also, there are many, many dozens, if not hundreds, on the earth plane, in the spirit realms, who are watching over your work on a daily basis. not just in this circle, but as you go through your daily lives. Because each and every one of you are an inspiration, not just to those earthbound, but to those in spirit as well. So go forward with their blessings, and we look forward to speaking with you again in the future. Bless you. Very quiet.
It's really peaceful, wasn't it? And what he gave us.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a lovely message, wasn't it? Yeah, no, it's a lovely. It's sort of like it's almost finished the afternoon off like with that lovely peace.
Yes.
Beautiful peace.
Yes,
It's lovely, tranquil.
Yeah.
Can't be asked to move now.
Just swivel you around, cover you over with blanket, and you'll be alright for tomorrow.
Yeah. And we've all got work to do, haven't we, according to that?
More work to do.
Yeah.
We know that.
We've always got work to do, haven't we?
We're working towards our
Plenty
golden
of
light.
support though. We've got plenty of support.
Massive
We have
support.
got plenty of support.
Massive support.
It was nice to know because he said the world is changing and people are becoming more spiritually aware.